All right, here's how to avoid getting slaughtered in your divorce. So I created this not divorce system and I used it in my California divorce to successfully avoid getting slaughtered. It was great. So we're on step 7 now. Step 7, signing the agreement. So we've made it through pre-step 1 and then steps 1 through 6. So we've made it here, sign the agreement. I remember like at the 11th hour, like right at the end of the day we were going to sign the agreement. We were in the car at the notary to sign it. Like we had just parked. And at this point, she was saying to me, she was in the passenger seat of this car, and she was saying to me that she wanted to put stuff in the agreement to basically like I pay X months of her, rent or whatever. She was trying to get just a little bit more money out of me. Well, she really didn't get it. She only got like $625 total in our divorce. But she was trying to put stuff in right at the end when she had never asked for anything to be put in this whole time leading up to it. And I told her over and over, like 5 to 7 times, I was like, we'll talk about it later. And she kept coming back trying to ask to put stuff in the settlement agreement. And I said, we'll talk about it later. And we're sitting in the car at the place to sign it. And she's trying to put these things in right at the end. And it literally took me 6 or 7 times of saying, we'll talk about it later. Before she relented and we went up and signed it. Might have been better if I just got out of the car and just walked into the building and said, hey, come on. And just ignored her requests. But I said, oh, we'll talk about it later. I didn't have a strategy at the time. I didn't expect this to pop up, but it popped up and I survived it. We signed it. Both you guys have to have your IDs and you sign it in front of the notary. And that's it. And then you simply have to get it to your lawyer, photocopy it, fax it to your lawyer, get it to them. And so if you want one-to-one help implementing this not divorce system, get in contact with me ASAP because my prices increase $5,000 for every new client I get.